Dr. Camacho, welcome. It's so nice to have you here with us today. Tell me a little bit about your path to becoming a heart transplant surgeon.
Well, I was initially interested in the mechanical heart pumps, which is another treatment for heart failure. But when I did my fellowship in the specialty and was trained to put in these advanced pumps, I also was exposed to transplant because that was the other surgical treatment of heart failure. And once I saw a heart transplant, saw a heart put in someone, that was the most amazing thing I thought I could do in terms of giving life back to someone else. One of the reasons I chose heart failure is because these are people who truly are at the end of the line. Some of them only have a few weeks to live, maybe a little more. And I thought if I could do something to turn that around, that would be one of the biggest privileges I could ever hope for.
And so your path led you to be one of the leading heart transplant surgeons in the country, and a woman.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So there aren't too many women in heart surgery. I was perhaps a third generation of women heart surgeons. The first generation, I think, included only 2 women. And then by the time we got to my generation, there were maybe 12 women heart surgeons. Now there are probably about 150 to 200, but that's of 3,000 total. So most of the heart surgeons are still men.
So tell me a little bit about how it feels to be on the long list of very accomplished physicians who have been recognized for this award, who have received the EJI Physicians Award in the past.
Well, first, I'm extremely humbled to be, amongst the greats. And I have to say, I was so incredibly surprised and thrilled when I found out, because I've known about this award for many years, having, acknowledged colleagues who have received it. I have often said, how lucky can one be that you have a passion for what you do, you love doing it, and then you get recognized for it too. It's just, it's such an amazing gift, to receive that kind of recognition. We all of us, all the recipients, love what we do. I think you have to have a passion, right, to reach that level of achievement. And so we sort of did what we did, loved what we, did while we were doing it, and we got this incredible recognition for it. So I'm really honored.
And very well-deserved recognition.
Thank you.
How significant do you think it is to be able to support medical and healthcare students through scholarship programs like this one?
Oh, I think it's extremely important. Some of the most brilliant people in my medical school class, some of the most brilliant scientists I met came from, very simple means, didn't really have the money to get through graduate school, medical school, and were awarded scholarships. And the only reason I got to meet these brilliant people is because they were supported by those scholarships. These are people who, like the rest of us, will do their best to make a positive change, but they also take it to a different level. They're gifted with the thinking out of the box and with incredible skills that the rest of us don't have. And these wouldn't be discovered. These would not help us in general if they weren't awarded those scholarships.
So what is your best advice for students and young healthcare professionals who are starting out their careers?
I would first tell them what I've often told students in the past. Make sure you've got a passion for this, because it's not an easy journey with respect to the training. Right. And then once you're a full-fledged physician or healthcare worker, there are going to be rough times, and we certainly saw that with COVID. Mm-hmm. And what's going to get you through those rough times is your passion for it. There are many times when you think, oh my God, I wish I could have saved that person. We can't save everyone. But know that you are going to save a lot of people. There are many lay people in the world who, if they save one life in their own lifetime, that's like incredible. So I've told medical students, I've told graduating classes, look, you've got an incredible privilege. You have the potential to save several lives a day. I mean, imagine that. So make sure you have a passion for it, and don't be disappointed with, certain bumps along the road, the fact that you can't save everyone, but just know that you are saving lives.
So, Dr. Camacho, what do you want your legacy to be as a physician and as a surgeon?
That I have saved as many lives as I could have, and that I've trained and educated the generation after me to do the same.